Hey, it's Kirk 36. Real quick video for Russia. The Germans doubled down and put three more subs out, so that's a big deal. Huge Navy up there. So every time the Germans put Navy on the board, the Russians have to do something a little different, a little more aggressive. This is the current situation. They took out my blockers all over the place: 110, 104, and 94, and the ships taken out by the Italians. Schultz, if you could confirm this is all right. Moved into British Somaliland like an annoying brat. Um, and took over Greece, southern France, eliminated the French in Holland, and took over Normandy. All right. And they then built 10, 12, 10, a bunch of mechs. Um, there's a shocking amount, of course, of troops that are able to be picked up if he dropped. I think his income's at 41 right now. So obviously, we're going to take care of first things first and drop more units into the UK, since that certainly looks like a sea lionish kind of idea. But we're also going to do some things which might tempt him into attacking the Soviet Union. So I've already made one move, and that move is to go with my artillery here. That was in Moscow last turn, and it used Trans-Siberian Railroad. I did that so that he could, if he wanted to, do Japan already. He hasn't chosen to do that. We are not at war. All right. What will the Russians do? The Russians are going to do something a little unusual, but I think it's pretty good. I'm going to buy a token because I think it's reasonable to do that. And with the extra money from I'm going to buy two actually. Oh, no, I'll buy one. All right, let's get that going. Okay, that will come up again, and then we will pop. He has 5, 7. Okay, I'm going to buy 3 infantry, and then let's rush the mech forward to. Let's see here. So we're going to meet again later on. Our armies are going to separate for a minute. Um, yes, I do need uh, those right here. Mech, 6 mech. Um, I wish there was another $5 unit. All right, there we go. 3 infantry, 6 mech. What are we going to do? Not declare war on Mongolia. No, we are not going into Korea yet. I mean, well, not going to Korea. And we will. Okay, I'm going to go to. I don't think there's any combat, so I'm going to go to non-combat. Of course, I'm trying to figure out when to move that sub into 125. He has a destroyer, but he wants to use this force somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where and when to move it. But right now, we're going to move it into 109. So, and all right, let's pepper the earth with a bunch of stuff. We're going to move 1 infantry from Novgorod into Baltic. I think we're going to move 4 infantry into Karelia, but that's probably going to change. I'm probably not going to stay with that. No, that's got to change actually. I got to move 2 units to I'm going to move the entire force in Eastern Poland to Bessarabia. Western Ukraine, to Bessarabia, 3 tanks to Bessarabia, 2 tanks and 2 mech from Belarus to Bessarabia. Air transport takes 1 unit to Bessarabia. I'll do an edit on that. All right. And then 5 units will go to Bryansk. And an artillery will go to Bryansk. Anti-aircraft goes to Bryansk. 2 infantry from Rostov go to Ukraine. You know, those are actually going to go to Volgograd, because then they'll have the option of moving about. And then this one tank is just, I'm going to put this up in, not sure where that tank is going. And that's about it. I have to decide where these 4 go. Oh, 2 of these by rail are going to go to Bessarabia. I got to take care of a tank, 2 infantry in Novgorod. All right, I'll go to Archangel with those 2 infantry. We'll go to Belarus, that's fine. And the tank goes to Bryansk. And this tank goes to, I think it's got to go to Caucasus. All right, that's it. Let's put our units on the board. 3 infantry in Ukraine. And set 6 in, this would go 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, this tank in Caucasus can go to, that can move by rail to Bessarabia. I forgot about that. There we go. And then 2, we can put 2 in there in Bulgaria and 4 in Russia. And we will do a recap, $38. And that will be 1 infantry in Baltic, 2 infantry in Belarus, and 5 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft, and 1 tank in Bryansk, 3 infantry in Ukraine, 2 infantry, 2 mech in Volgograd, 4 mech in Russia. And down here we have an air transport that is defenseless, 2 fighters, 1 diver, 6 tanks, 1 artillery, 2 anti-aircraft, 17 infantry, and 2 mech in Bessarabia. I think that's it, except for 7109, 7114, cruiser 113, 18 infantry, 1 artillery, and 3 anti-aircraft, and no more. And that is Russia's turn. Let me save file. It's Russia 2. And I'll do X for Christmas, or Kairos, as the Greeks would put it. All right, and that is card 36.